Hello from Würzburg and greetings to our friends in our twin town of Dundee. My name is Valerie and I'd love to show you a little bit of our wonderful town of Würzburg, my chosen home. The River Main flows through Würzburg and I'm standing on a bridge that used to be the only bridge for many miles, and being a crossing point of the river it brought a huge amount of traffic across from one side to the other, but now it's reserved for pedestrians and cyclists and it's become a favourite place for locals and for visitors alike to stand and enjoy the beautiful postcard views, preferably with a glass of the local wine in your hand, crisp, dry and white, and from here you can enjoy views of the vineyards. There's a curtain of vineyards coming down to the edge of the city, and behind me the beautiful fortress Marienberg, and up there that's where the ruler of this region used to live. Würzburg used to be a capital city of a state called Franconia, and he lived up there for many hundreds of years. Now later on we'll be seeing a garden, and that's in a park that just is along to the side of the fortress up there. The marketplace lies in the middle of the pedestrianised centre of the old part of Würzburg, and here is a hub of activity. There's a market every day where you can buy fresh local produce from the local farmers, and then there's lots more space for any fests and fairs that go on throughout the year. And everything is surrounded by historic buildings. In particular behind me you see the Marienkapelle, a church dedicated to St. Mary, and the figures up there have been watching what's been going on for the last 500 years. So I'm standing now to the side of the cathedral. The cathedral is dedicated to St. Kilian, a monk who was here bringing Christianity to the people of Franconia in the 7th century. The cathedral was started much later than that though, started in 1040, took nearly 150 years to build the thing, and then it wasn't long before somebody wanted to improve on it, so there are various renovations and additions over the centuries. The most recent one though was after the Second World War. Würzburg was firebombed by the British and parts of the cathedral had to be rebuilt and the interior completely renovated. But what survived, amongst other things, are the towers up there. The facade that you see today is just about exactly the same as what people were seeing when it was first built, because not much has changed here. You just have to take off the pinnacles from the top of the towers, take away the clock and the round window, and there you have the facade that's been greeting people to Würzburg throughout the centuries. I showed you a view of the fortress up on the hill earlier on, where the ruler of Franconia lived for hundreds of years, but then in the 1700s he moved into the town because he built himself a nice little new house, the residence. And this is now regarded as one of the finest examples of Baroque, you may say Baroque, architecture in Europe. And it was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1981 and included these lovely gardens here. Then if you want the 4D Baroque experience, then you have to come here during the annual Mozart Fest, and then you can hear the music to go with this wonderful view. One garden to the next, and here, as promised, I'm in the park that runs along the side of the old fortress. and it was laid out as a park, originally as a garden show in 1990, and although we're 1,000 miles apart, I feel very close to Scotland here because our friends in Dundee gave Würzburg a garden, and as you can see, dry stone walls, and hiding over there's a Pictish stone with mysterious symbols all over it, and maybe I can find some ripe loganberries in the canes that are growing just over there. So I started on a bridge and now I'm finishing on a Scottish bridge, and I hope to show you Würzburg personally one day and show you a little bit more of this wonderful city. Until then, all the best and auf Wiedersehen.
Nous serons heureux de vous revoir à Würzburg.
We are looking so much forward to meet you again in Würzburg.
Wir freuen uns, in Würzburg wiederzusehen.